What's up people, welcome back to my channel, and today's video I'm going to show you the open beta that just came out. Anybody can do it, just go onto Steam. Well, it's only for PC, not anybody can do it, but apparently this update's coming to the actual game soon, so don't be worried about it. But this is the open beta where you basically get to choose, like, if you want to check out future updates that are coming out for the game and maybe give some feedback or whatever. So yeah, today we're going to show you how to do that, show you how to like opt in or opt out or whatever you want to do. And yeah, if you wouldn't mind giving me a like, you wouldn't mind giving me a subscribe, and if you wouldn't mind hit the bell to stay updated, because I'll be getting half the views lately because YouTube's not sending out my videos to people. So yeah, I appreciate it if you hit the bell for me, because you know I'm sound. But anyway, yeah, intro music and let's get straight into the video. So here we are at the Steam homepage, basically where all your games are going to be, and this is how you get the open beta. Basically you go over to Pipe, you right click on it, and you want to get into properties. You want to go scroll all the way over till you see betas, and you see where it says select the beta you would like to opt into. You hit the little down arrow. I'm already in it so I can't click it, but yours will probably say like something else, I don't know what it says, but just click the down arrow, press open beta, and immediately it will start downloading the open beta. And once you do that, you should have the update. I'm actually going to go into Discord and show you what's new and tell you exactly from the developer what's actually new about this beta. Yeah, so basically what you have is, these are some of the stuff that's in it. Attention and extra detail work done to allow for grinding on beveled ledges and all kind. So basically just like, you know, if the ledge is curved, it's going to be a lot smoother. With the front end foot tricks like hang five is not working, it's fixed, so they fixed that. A push off force from a nose, so yeah, you got like nose presses now, which I thought was really cool. So if you go up to a wall, do a nose miner, you actually push against it and you can jump back off it. What else is there here? Yeah, so there's an issue that was there for all time. Every time I did a double tire, not every time, but you try like a whip off or like a bar off, sometimes it would go really slow. Apparently he's fixed that, which I'm super happy about, because that was one of the most annoying things to do, which is wreck your line all the time, but it was annoying. Yeah, so there's been just like the physics updates and stuff like leaning and stuff like that. To like a limb transition and stuff, so like as in when you're going trick to trick, it's going to look more natural instead of going from like a whip back to a manual, do you know what I mean? So it's going to be all one fluid motion. The consistent spins, increased spin assist, landing in manis and noses now stronger. You will not drop the front end. That was one of the problems that I have with fakey manis. You drop, like the second you go for fake mani, you just drop back down. It's really annoying. Yeah, so we're gonna get into the game, see what's going on, and I'll let you know what the sus is. Let's go. What's up, people? Yeah, already what I've noticed is that 180 grinds have gotten 10 times better. Like literally, I don't know how he's made it so good, but like before, when you're doing like 180 grinds, so I'll give you like an example. You do like 180 grind, you would see the way he kind of clicks into the 180 and grinds in. Back before the update, this beta or whatever, you'd literally just fall. You could, like, I'd say 2 out of maybe 5 times you'd probably get into a 180 grind. Now you click into it, so that's really handy. So you could probably do like tricks in and out. So like hard spins to specific grinds would be really cool. So like that's what I've noticed. So if you're like, say like a hard spin, crooked grind, like that was definitely not possible on the old thing, because just the way you 180 into grinds, just you have to be perfect. And like now, once you click into it, it's like you can do whatever trick you want into it. Like you can literally do like, I don't think you were able to 180 tooth. Okay, well that was a bad example, but so like you 180 tooth now. So like everything's just snappier. You know what I mean? What else? One of the things I've noticed is what he said before. Manuals are fixed for me. I remember I had a really bad time doing like, you know, jumping from trick to trick in manuals, because it would always just not like click into a manual, if you know what I mean. I don't know how to explain it, if you don't have a controller, but now like it works nearly every time when you want to hop into a manual, you know what I mean? So it's good to have that wasn't a bad little line. But yeah, so now it clicks every time once you go into the manual. So like I can just go bar, mani, bar, mani, you know what I mean? Like it's more consistent, if you know what I mean. So that's sick. What else? He said the nose press thing. So yeah, the nose press thing is kind of like you go like this, you go, I don't know if you can fall, I haven't really done one yet, but you go up here, you like nose, you can nose press against the wall, and then you can push out, you can push off the wall, and you can like do tricks out of it, you know what I mean? So you get a bit of extra force when you push off the wall, which is sick. I think it's quality. he's also improved the airs. The airs work a lot better now. You don't just like, you know, if you remember, if you got speed at this ramp here, you just fly onto the deck and like just kind of case it. Now you actually air it like a quarter pipe, and a lot of things actually air properly now, instead of just like, you know, just like you air it and like you probably like flick off it or something. Like it wasn't like made properly or whatever, but now you air probably off it like perfectly. It's sick. And what I will say, like everything is just a lot better. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like you feel like the last physics update, like you felt like you were going very slow. I don't know if it was just me, but it felt like you were riding with bricks in your pocket, and that just wasn't for me. I liked going fast. I liked, you know, doing tricks while I was like I had speed. But if you were doing tricks like manuals and like fakey manuals and stuff at speed, the way the game is working, like if I did a fakey manual at speed, I would just drop it, like because the speed I was going, it was like the game couldn't like I don't know, handle it, but it's just the way it was. Like it was just weird. Like it wouldn't work properly. But now it works pretty good, and you can just, you know, do all that jazz. All like the 180 grinds are like a definitely upgrade. Like it's sick to just be able to, you know, do that stuff now. But yeah, so just more speed, more like, you know, fluidity in the tricks and stuff like that. It's honestly sick. I like what I'm actually most happy about is the manuals and stuff like that, because like not being able to manual properly and like edit lines and stuff, and like knowing you've done it, like knowing you've done the controller for a manual but just wasn't like, it wasn't working properly. That was the most frustrating thing about it, you know what I mean? But now that's working properly, and like the 180 grinds, I'm loving 180 grinds into like specific grinds, like 180 crooks, 180 smiths, 180 tooths. It opens up the game way more possibilities. You can have so much more flow. Another thing is, if you do this out in beta, your mods are gone. Not a big deal. You just uninstall, opt out of the beta. You can put the mods back on if you really care. But then you have the old physics. So I'm actually I like the physics now. So I don't know if I'm gonna go back to the mods for a bit, but I'm sure the modding community will figure out how to do it with the new update or whatever. It should be sick. But yeah, no, I seriously recommend doing this beta because it makes the game ride like 10 times better. Like leaning and stuff is like way better. Like just overall improvements to everything, you know what I mean? Like I just did a 180, a hard 180 over ice, cat bar out, you know what I mean? That's sick. I just like, okay, it happened. That's annoying. I thought that was fixed fully, but maybe not. It's not fully fixed, but it's better. I mean, like just the tricks are so much cooler now. Like I want just 180 the stuff just makes me so happy. Sometimes you 180 over it now because I'm getting cocky, thinking it's just gonna lock me in. That's the problem. Like you go from like not being spoiled, now I'm being spoiled. So that was sick. Like the 180 back crook. Listen, what else can we do? Like we do like 182. Maybe just like breath of fresh air this game now, and you just ride so much quicker and everything works so much better. Like spinning's way nicer. You can just do whatever you like. Like everything that was actually wrong with it, he actually fixed. Like fair play to him. Like that was actually nearly every complaint I had was fixed, which I'm super happy about. I wonder if like the pipe works now. Like if I went to air like the actual half pipe run, I doubt it because like it's completely steered away from that type of riding. But I wonder. But yeah, that's basically all I wanted to say. Just to check out the beta. I recommend you go check it out. It's definitely worth it. It makes the game ride 10 times better. For all you Xbox guys, this update's gonna come out soon, so don't worry about it. Probably a few days or something. He's already submitted it, so it should be out in like a day or two. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe to me. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.